and welcome back to another veg-inspired video. Today we're making macaroni salad. You know, the old picnic style macaroni salad, but we're gonna level it up with a cashew mayo. So sit back and enjoy this video. I wanna take a quick minute to thank our sponsors of this video, Foods Alive. Foods Alive keeps us stocked on all of these clean, organic, whole foods that we use in our recipes, from these cashews that we made our cashew aioli with, to nutritional yeast that we use in a lot of recipes, to our favorite trail mix, and they have loads of other fun things on their website, so check them out at Foods Alive. There is a coupon code and a link in the description below. This recipe is for 8 ounces of pasta, half a box. So I cooked up 8 ounces of elbows. That's what I have in this bowl right here. Next, we're going to add a half a cup of green peas. And again, this is for the 8 ounces. Now, all I did for my green peas is I took them out of the freezer. You can see that they've ended up in a clump, and thawed them. So I recommend you take them out of the freezer when you put the macaroni in the water to boil, and then that way they'll thaw nicely while you let your macaroni cool. So my macaroni is actually cooled. So I cooked my macaroni, and then I let it cool. And we're going to add in to this a half a cup of shredded carrots. And I like to distribute everything before I put any sauces or dressings or anything in it, just to make sure that everything gets well distributed. It's a really pretty salad with your favorite pasta, the green peas, and the carrots. Next, we're gonna add in about a half of a tablespoon of white vinegar. Again, this is for 8 ounces of pasta. So I'm just gonna do a quick drizzle of that white vinegar. That's just gonna give it a little tang, also helps flavor up that pasta. The pasta usually absorbs that. And then we're going to add about a half a tablespoon of yellow mustard. We'll mix that around. So the last thing we're gonna put in this before we salt and pepper it to taste is our cashew mayo. So this is the veg-inspired cashew garlic aioli without the garlic. So it's just cashew aioli. And I'm gonna do, so this is a 2 tablespoon scoop. So I'm gonna do, so that's 4 tablespoons. That's a 1/4 of a cup. 6 tablespoons. 8 tablespoons is a half a cup of the cashew aioli. I'm gonna start there and mix it. Now again, depending on your pasta, it's gonna depend on how much garlic aioli you're going to want. So some pastas soak that up really, really fast, and it won't be as creamy as maybe you like it. The other thing is your preference. Do you like a really creamy pasta salad, or do you like one that's like lightly creamy? Like, how mayo-y do you want your pasta salad or your macaroni salad to be? Do you like a super creamy macaroni salad, or do you like one that's a little bit lighter in the dressing? Now, a couple of tips. If you liked Miracle Whip, if you were a Miracle Whip salad dressing person, you could add a little bit of sweetener to this. Maybe start with a teaspoon of maple or a teaspoon of agave, just a tiny bit of sweetener, just to see if you like that. Because I was a mayonnaise-based, I ate mayonnaise-based salads. We did not use Miracle Whip in our house, so I wouldn't add anything to sweeten this. Now, this is actually how I like my macaroni salad. I don't like it super mayo-y, so I would leave it like this. But when I serve this, I may need, if I let it sit in the fridge overnight, I may need to add a little of the cashew mayo tomorrow to kind of get it to stir, because overnight this might dry up a little bit and not be as creamy as I like it to be. Now we're going to salt and pepper this to taste. I'm gonna start with about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. There is pepper and a little bit of salt in the cashew aioli, so you want to make sure you don't overdo it with seasoning. I like to let people season on their own. So then, because I want to be able to see how much salt I'm putting in, and this moves so fast, I'm putting in about, I don't know, 1/8 of a teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon, and I'm just going to start there. If we want it more salty, I can add more salt when I go to eat it, but I salted the pasta water when I cooked my pasta. There was salt in the cashew aioli, just a pinch, and then just this little bit of salt should be plenty for this recipe. Now here's the thing. This is a very simple pasta salad. You could add diced red onion. You could add green onions. You could add red bell pepper. You could add dill relish or sweet relish if you were somebody who really liked pickles or sweet relish in your macaroni salad. Go for it, right? Like, you can add whatever you want to this, but this is super simple. And again, I'll run through the ingredients real quick. We did 8 ounces of pasta. We did a half a cup of green peas. We did a half a cup of shredded carrot, which you could buy shredded carrot or you could shred it yourself. We did about a half a tablespoon of white vinegar, just to give a little tang. And then we did a half a cup of cashew mayo. You can use your favorite vegan mayo, but I like the cashew mayo because it's super creamy and I like the flavor of it. And then we did a half of a tablespoon of our yellow mustard and then some salt and pepper to taste. That's it, you guys. This is an easy recipe that you can eat right alongside your other favorite picnic salad recipes. We're gonna eat this with carrot dogs, which if you didn't see that video, I'll put a link up here. I did a live stream where I made carrot dogs. They were so much fun, you've gotta watch it. So yeah, this is dinner. Like this and some carrot dogs and we're good to go. So let me give it a taste, because in good veg-inspired fashion, we need to taste it for you guys. Should've got a spoon, not a fork. I really like the tang of the mustard and the vinegar. And then there's also mustard and vinegar in our cashew mayo. So it's really nice. I would add a little more salt. I guess you could also add miso if you wanted it saltier but not adding salt. I haven't tried that, but I might try that the next time I make it. I love it with the peas. They add just this nice pop of sweetness. I just think it's fun. Again, if you don't like peas, leave them out. Put something else in. I want to take a quick minute to thank our sponsors of this video, Foods Alive. Foods Alive keeps us stocked on all of these clean, organic, whole foods that we use in our recipes, from these cashews that we made our cashew aioli with, to nutritional yeast that we use in a lot of recipes, to our favorite trail mix, and they have loads of other fun things on their website, so check them out at Foods Alive. There is a coupon code and a link in the description below, so check that out. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this macaroni salad as much as I do. Again, it's super easy. I did not show you how to cook pasta because I feel like you know how to cook pasta, but again, this recipe was made with an 8 ounces of pasta. Until next time, eat more plants, live veg inspired, and have a great day. Bye.